From NetEase Games, Ashfall recounts the narrative of a dystopian world achieved by an atomic conflict, achieved by a simulated intelligence. You play as a survivor looking for the center of creation, which has the ability to revamp the world. While investigating the huge open world propelled by Eastern culture, you'll run over different adversaries like freaks and what survives from the artificial intelligence. What's left of mankind isn't excessively much better. They split into groups, and no one can tell who to trust. The weather conditions even changes aimlessly, making travel troublesome on occasion. However, battle is inescapable. You at last assemble numerous guns and safeguards that will assist you with making do. Be that as it may, you're not simply meandering capriciously. There are various missions to finish and bright NPCs to meet. You can go alone or go along with others in center while confronting greater foes. With 3-layer designs and a soundtrack from well-known writer Hans Zimmer, Ashfall is seeming to be one energizing experience. It's set to deliver in late 2024 and is presently going through beta testing. The hit puzzle platformer created by Number None will deliver the commemoration version that incorporates new hand-drawn workmanship, further developed sounds, and a few mind-boggling new blends to the soundtrack. The game will be delivered on different stages, including Netflix games, on April 30th, 2024. Braid welcomes a remarkable interpretation of puzzle settling. You will venture out to various universes and use time-sensitive capacities to finish confounds. The game works non-straightly, so on the off chance that you become stuck on one riddle for a really long time, you can continue on and get back later. All things considered, Mesh has gotten a 9/10 on Steam and is viewed as an immortal exemplary that everybody ought to encounter, regardless of whether you're a riddle platformer lover. Ubisoft's most recent Professional Killer's Doctrine title is set to occur during Old China. Ubisoft plans to go all out with this section, including a completely fully explored character creation mode and open-world ongoing interaction. The game is allowed to play and shouldn't feel very different in quality from the previous Control Center title passages. So anybody hoping to consider making the plunge into Professional Killer's belief ought to anticipate this one. There is no set delivery yet. Plus, it is coming soon, driving toward a likely send-off during the current year. Since the Uncover at Gamescom, Ubisoft made commotion about a second shut beta test for Worldwide that was led over the mid-year, yet from that point forward, the game's present status has stayed hush. Up to this point, Rainbow Six Portable has gone through alpha testing and had a shut beta for select nations. Ubisoft has at first affirmed a 2022 delivery window for Android and iOS, surrendering the pre-enlistment to the Play Store. Notwithstanding, it's currently 2024, so a send-off ought to simply be around the bend. The game has pushed for a delicate send-off and is now delivering in certain nations: Canada, Chile, Colombia, and Mexico. Every other person will actually want to get in on this activity in 2024. Kuro Games has made a run for bringing out Wuthering Waves this year. So far, Wuthering Waves looks phenomenal. Top quality movements, smooth-as silk activity-based interactivity, and a monster open world fit to be investigated. Kuro Game has expressed that it went through 90% changes in the wake of getting criticism from the principal beta test. Thus, with this much obligation to making a heavenly game, it's attempting to firearm for the best position as perhaps of the most expected game. With a great many perspectives on the second shut beta trailer, unfortunately, no authority delivery date has been given. Yet in light of the fact that it is so challenging to get a Chinese gaming permit and how fast it can lapse, we foresee that the game will emerge before the finish of this current year. In this way, in the event that you're attempting to search for a more no-nonsense Genshin Effect elective, Wuthering Waves might be the title to keep an eye out for. The trend for porting over hot fight royale games isn't finished. Extraordinary Mission at Hand, Disaster Area Versatile is taking a slice of the pie, and it will be flavorful. Extraordinary Mission at Hand, Disaster Area Portable will uphold up to 120 players in each match, and fan most loved Verdansk map makes a return. Best of all, this game backings cross-movement for your fight pass and companions run down to match up with different titles, Vital Mission at Hand, Present-Day Fighting 2, and Important Mission at Hand. Disaster Area 2.0. Presently, you can get your fill of Extraordinary Mission at Hand any place you'd like without stressing over individual advancement levels. Pre-enrollment is authoritatively up. Yet the delivery date is pushed back for a full worldwide delivery until spring 2024. At the present time, Extraordinary Mission at Hand Disaster Area Portable has a restricted delivery for occupants living in Australia, Chile, Norway, and Sweden. Anticipate that more nations should join the fight over the long haul. Hoyoverse is selecting to assume control over all the gacha markets with its staggering arrangement of new games and delicate reboots. Zenless Zone Zero has gotten out and about since May 2022 and is supposed to be delivered at some point in 2024. We've had the delight of evaluating this activity roguelike during its second shut beta cycle. The entire game has the whole Hoyoverse clean, from reused frameworks from its most recent emphasis, Genshin Effect and Hawkeye Star Rail, to presenting completely new mechanics that make it such a great independent title. It's not for certain that Zenless Zone Zero will stir up the gacha market when it discharges. In any case, it will likewise be whenever Hoyover's first beginnings another line of legend without any preparation, not reutilizing Honkai characters and hybrids. This additionally might be the ideal passage point on the off chance that you're new to Hoyover's gaming biological system. Thakama Company is presumably most popular for games like Excursion, Bloom, and Stream, all titles that offer comparable loosened-up subjects while offering easygoing interactivity. The studio took a risk to make an allowed-to-play game for Versatile. Despite the fact that this game contains an application bias, they are just for beauty care products, departing everybody allowed to partake in the title unrestricted. Pretty much, Sky, Offspring of the Light is like Excursion, where you cross 3D scenes to sort out the game's story while gathering things accommodating for progressing. What's extraordinary about this delivery is that it's on the web, and you can undoubtedly play with others as you investigate incredible universes. Similar as Genshin Effect, Sky, Offspring of the Light increased current standards as a profoundly cleaned F2P game on portable. Sky, Offspring of the Light has shown to be an incredible investigation game, so don't pass up a major opportunity. Assuming you're hoping to get into a serious MOBA, something exceptionally cutthroat, Clash of Legends, Wild Fracture is the thing you've been searching for. In contrast to Pokemon Go, Clash of Legends, Wild Crack is a scaled-down variant of the computer game, offering 5v5 interactivity and no compensation to win perspectives. The store is for beauty care products, and that is all there is to it. The game runs and controls perfect. Since this is a live help title, new winners are persistently delivered. This is one of the most mind-blowing MOBAs on Android, and it's one of the most mind-blowing fair MOBAs at that, which is similarly great as it gets for this sort. A port to Android, this is the full game, sofa dashing whatnot. It's one of the most creative, testing, and tomfoolery dashing games to send off in years, and it's accessible on Android at a low cost. And that implies this is effectively one of the most incredible hustling games on Android that you can play. Remember, this is a requesting game. However, in the event that you have a top-of-the-line telephone, you're passing up a great opportunity in the event that you're not previously playing. Wild Intuitive has been delivering ports of famous AAA games on Versatile for quite a while, from XCOM to Outsider Segregation. Contract Killer, Blood Cash is one such port, and an amazing one is devoted to the first while offering an adequate number of changes to make it dynamic. The outcome is a game that plays well on a touchscreen or with a regulator, where you'll sneak and kill your direction through a horde of handmade levels. In the event that you seriously love the first or essentially appreciate quality secrecy games loaded with activity, then, at that point, Contract Killer. Blood Cash is certainly something you ought to play on Android. Matrix Autosport is one of the most incredible hustling games on Android. It's a superb hustling game on PC and Control Center, and on account of Wild Intelligent, it's accessible on portable. The port is magnificent. The game backings actual regulators, and the touch controls function admirably. Furthermore, there's a lot of content here, where the fundamental story should endure most players 33+ hours. The main thing missing is online play, however it is in trying. There's a free variant where you can test 3 courses in the game. Assuming that you like what you see, you can buy this top-notch adaptation out and out or purchase the modes you appreciate in the free-form piecemeal. In the event that you're searching for a racer between arcade dashing and the more no-nonsense sim stuff, this is the hustling game for you.